Just inviting you to come outside with me, just to ground you, get some sunshine and enjoy the day. Together today we're going to be going through a full body flow. We're going to start in a kneeling position, separating your feet, allowing your bum to just drop through, just enjoying this nice stretch down through your quads, through the front of your ankle, and just stay here for a moment. If this feels like it's challenging you, I'm going to invite you to stay here. Otherwise, I'm going to invite you to lean back with me, resting on your hands if you need to here. Otherwise, just allowing your legs to separate a little bit slightly and coming down into a nice laying position and just allowing your body to rest here. Feeling the stretch through your quads, through your hips, through your ankles and through your whole body. Staying here for just a moment before using your elbows or your hands gently to push yourself up. Coming over forward into our nice friend tabletop. Here we're going to do a few cat-cows that we all love. Breathing in, falling with the chest to the sky. Making sure to keep your shoulders and your traps down. Breathing out, coming in, curling the whole spine. Breathing back in, chest to sky. Curling back down, tucking under. Repeating another 5 times here before meeting back in tabletop. From here, I'm going to invite you to pick up your left leg, planting it on the outside of your left hand. Gently, we're going to allow the heel to rock back, lifting the toes, pushing ourselves back, fully straightening and extending that leg, allowing ourselves to rest. Just feeling the stretch through our hamstrings. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down, crouching down. Feeling that stretch through down into your hip. Gently doing some circles here if you need to. And just opening up that hip socket. Coming back up, placing the foot. Pushing the right leg backward. Breathing in, chest to sky. Hands down to heart center. Flowing in, coming back up. Leaning back, stretching out through that hip flexor. Coming back down, repeating another 3 times. Bringing this leg across the body, planting with the hand if you need. Down into pigeon pose. Here we're going to hold ourselves, stretching out through the glute. If you cannot feel this and you need a little bit more, I'm going to invite you to come down, really stretching out, resting the head if you need be. Just making sure that foot stays nice and still. Resting here for a moment, making sure to connect with your breath and pushing yourself back up, picking up the leg, unfolding yourself before you repeat that sequence on the opposite side, meeting back at tabletop. From here we're going to furl the toes, pushing back up into downward facing dog, having a stretch here, have a pedal if you need. Again, leading with the left, bringing the left leg forward, allowing yourself to shift and pivot down with your ankle. Breathing in, coming up into warrior. Staying here for just a moment, connecting with your breath, finding your center and finding your balance. Gently bringing your hands to your heart center, bringing yourself down, anchoring your elbow beside your knee, opening up in this nice twist, feeling it through your groin, feeling it through in your thoracic spine and allowing yourself to open. Extending the left arm down and the right arm up, coming into a further twist, opening up, expanding, breathing nicely into this lateral muscle, staying here for a few breaths. Falling down, allowing the leg to straighten at the back, dropping the knee, coming back into tabletop and repeating on the opposite side. Coming into a nice cross-legged position, allowing one leg, we're starting with the left as always, twisting over, allowing your left arm to be anchored in your elbow on the left side of your elbow, and your knee coming together, and twisting yourself around. Twisting out through the spine, always leading with your chest, not allowing yourself to come forward. Staying nice and tall through the spine, and twisting around. Taking 3 breaths here before repeating on the opposite side. Coming back, untwisting, and allowing the legs to fold open, allowing the feet to come together as close into your body as possible. Here, I want you to focus on pushing your pressure through your elbows, pushing your hips downward, and we're just going to rest here for a moment. Taking 5 breaths, feeling through the hip flexors, feeling that stretch. Finding your center, finding your balance. Allowing yourself to come back to center. Unfolding your legs and allowing them to extend out in front of you. Gently reaching down, creeping your hands down along your legs or beside you. Grabbing onto the sides of your feet if you can. Just stretching out your hamstrings. Allowing the back to be flat. Coming back up. Breathing into the chest. Tucking the chin. Tucking and curling the spine. Same again, coming down. This time you're going to feel it down from the nape of your neck, the whole way down your spine, through your hips and down your hamstrings, opening up your whole entire central nervous system column. Staying here for 10 breaths, slowing down. Unfurling, coming back up, and allowing yourself to come into a nice laying position. Bringing one leg up, allowing your hands to tuck over the top, often like starting with the left side, pulling your knee close to your chest, feeling your left hips flexor, pull with blood. It's becoming warm. We're just going to do some circles here. This one, it's okay. Allowing your right arm to come up into cactus and just pushing that hip open. Pushing with your palm and keeping the rest of the body still. Focusing on keeping your spine flat. Pushing, opening up the hip. Before taking it and folding that hip over the top of the body, swapping hands, applying pressure with the right. Left arm comes up into cactus, twisting the spine. You might feel some pops and crackles here, and that's completely normal. Just taking some breaths, breathing up into your chest, opening up into your heart space, coming back to center and repeating again on the opposite side. From here, bringing both feet just in fingertips distance, focusing on having your back nice and flat on the mat beneath you. Hands nice and flat beside you. Breathing out, empty. Breathing very comfortably for just a moment. Focus on keeping your back flat. And breathing out, coming up. Breathing in, coming down. Focusing on keeping your back flat the entire time. Breathing out. Breathing in. And as you come down, the in-breath, pulling your chest up, keeping your belly nice and tucked and flat, allowing us to keep our spine flat on the floor. Breathing out. And breathing in. Increasing up into our diaphragm. From here, picking up your left leg, placing it over your right. Allowing the hands to tuck through, and grabbing onto the back of your hamstring, interlacing with each other and just pulling that leg towards yourself. Keeping your back flat, keeping your shoulders down. I don't want to see you curling up like this at all. If you can't, that's okay. Just allow yourself to rest here. Take what you need. This practice is about you. Staying here for 5 breaths and letting go. Repeating on the opposite side. From here, just allowing yourself to gently come down into a nice laying position, palms towards the sky, keeping your spine flat. Enjoy your time here. I encourage you to have a little moment to take with yourself to meditate in stillness with your body and your mind. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed your full body flow, and namaste.